Well, I forget exactly what it was. But I think that there was a fireplace with it, and the fire.
James Stewart spent decades as one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, a man admired for his honesty, charm, and quiet strength. On screen, he played heroes audiences trusted instantly, the kind of man who felt real in a world built on illusion. But behind the fame and success was a deeply personal story about love, heartbreak, family, and loss that shaped the rest of his life. Born in Indiana, Pennsylvania in 1908, Stewart grew up far from Hollywood glamour. His father wanted him to take over the family hardware business, and for years it seemed that would be his future. He studied architecture at Princeton University, but while there he discovered acting and music, talents that would quietly change the course of his life forever. At first, nobody expected James Stewart to become a major star. He was tall, awkward, shy, and spoke with a slow drawl that studio executives believed would never work in movies. But audiences connected with something deeper in him. He felt genuine. Films like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, The Philadelphia Story, and It's a Wonderful Life turned him into one of the defining actors of Hollywood's golden age. As his fame exploded, so did interest in his personal life. Stewart dated some of the most famous women in Hollywood, including Ginger Rogers, Loretta Young, Marlene Dietrich, and Olivia de Havilland. He even proposed to de Havilland at one point, but the relationship ended before marriage. Over time, many people became convinced that James Stewart would remain Hollywood's most famous bachelor forever. Then everything changed in 1947. At a Christmas party, Stewart met Gloria Hattrick McLean, a divorced mother of two who was unlike anyone else in Hollywood. She avoided celebrity attention, preferred quiet evenings at home, and cared more about family and nature than glamorous parties. Stewart was immediately drawn to her natural warmth and calm personality. Their first meeting was awkward, and according to family stories, Gloria's German shepherd nearly attacked Stewart when he walked her to the door. But he kept trying. He even joked later that before he could win Gloria's heart, he first had to win over her dog by bringing him steaks and speaking to him gently. Unlike Stewart's earlier romances, this relationship moved slowly and seriously. In 1949, at age 41, James Stewart finally married. Friends said the transformation was immediate. Hollywood's lifelong bachelor suddenly became a devoted husband and father. Stewart adopted Gloria's two sons, and together they later welcomed twin daughters. Family life became the center of his world. Even as he continued making classics like Rear Window and Vertigo, those closest to him said he was happiest at home with Gloria and the children. But tragedy eventually found the Stewart family. In 1969, Stewart's adopted son Ronald was killed during the Vietnam War while serving as a Marine lieutenant. The loss devastated him. Though Stewart rarely spoke publicly about grief, friends noticed a permanent sadness after Ronald's death. The pain never fully left him. Then came another heartbreaking chapter. In the early 1990s, Gloria was diagnosed with lung cancer. After decades together, Stewart stayed by her side constantly as her condition worsened. Family members later described emotional private conversations between them during her final days, moments filled with love, gratitude, and heartbreak. When Gloria passed away in 1994, James Stewart was never truly the same again. Friends said he withdrew from public life almost completely. He stopped attending events, avoided Hollywood gatherings, and spent most of his time alone at home. The man who once lit up movie screens across America had lost the person who anchored his life. A few years before his own death, Stewart quietly admitted something deeply personal to his children and close friends. Despite all the fame, all the success, and all the women connected to him over the years, there had only ever been one true love in his life: Gloria. In 1997, James Stewart passed away at the age of 89. But his legacy remains unforgettable, not just because of the films he made, but because audiences believed the goodness they saw in him was real. And maybe it was, because in the end, James Stewart was not remembered as Hollywood's greatest bachelor. He was remembered as a man who finally found the love that changed everything. What is your favorite James Stewart movie? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more classic Hollywood stories here on Hollywood Bulletin.